We have breaking news this evening out of Brentford after a busy day for manager Aussie Villain as he looks to revive the club's season. For more on this, we can cross live to local reporter Reginald Haymaker. And Reginald, it's 2 in and 2 out. Yeah, thanks. It certainly is, as both Josh Da Silva and Shandon Baptiste have left the club for 5 and 23 million respectively. Now in come French wonder kid Eric Ndidi for 8.75 million, and Brazilian attacker Dan from Sao Paulo for 15.75 million. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. And today we are playing local rivals Fulham in the league, and then we go to Old Trafford to face Manchester United in a towards the top of the table clash. Though they are in fantastic form and we are very much going in the other direction. Now, as you've just heard, we've got a busy start to the January transfer window. We're midway through the month, but we've had 2 in and 2 out. Let's start with the outs. Josh Da Silva, he wanted to leave. He's gone off to Wigan, £5 million. We could maybe have got a little bit more for him, but ultimately his contract was up. And we just took what we got. And the other one to leave is Shandon Baptiste. He's gone off to China for £23 million. I wasn't planning on selling him. But to be honest, when a bid like that comes in for a player who is someone that we are in the process of moving past, I couldn't say no, to be honest. So that's not too bad. Now, of course, they were both team leaders, so that leaves a little bit of a hole in the dressing room. But 28 million's worth of players there. I think we've just about broken even on that. And that, of course, leaves us to the 2 that we've signed. First up, we've got Eric Ndidi here. You can see he's coming from Sochaux, 8.75 million up front. It's up to, what was it up to? 20 million. Now, a big chunk of that, about 7 million, is if he plays 50 games. So if he's a success, then we'll have to pay for him. But if not, then we've got a little bit of a bargain here. But he's a wonder kid. Physically, he's very, very good for a winger. Good pacey player. You can see there, good dribbling, good crossing. He's only 18, so he should improve. Good technique as well. I'm hoping he's going to be a big success. Like I say, if he's not, we've only paid 8.75 for him and we'll be able to sell him on nicely. I should give you a quick look here at his career to date. He's played sort of a season and a half regularly in the second tier in France and done quite well. So hopefully he'll make the step up for us now in the Premier League. And the other one is our Brazilian Dan. We signed him from Sao Paulo. Triggered a release fee for 15.75 million. And this guy, he's not going to be a winger. He's going to be our forward. And I think he could do very, very well for us indeed. Physically quite good. He's got good off the ball and flair, good vision as well. But look at these technicals. It's the dribbling of 18, finishing, first touch, free kick taking, long shots, passing, technique. They're all brilliant. He's 21. There's still room to improve as well. I think Dan is going to be an absolute star. Only paying him 44 grand a week. I'm surprised we had to fight off Marseille to get him, but I'm surprised, honestly, there was not more interest in him. You can see he's played in Brazil's top flight, got 15 goals for the last 2 seasons. I'm really, really excited to see what this guy can do, to be honest. Really, really excited. Now, there is one other signing, and it's not someone that's going to come until next season. We got him at the end of his contract, but Jake Ramboulson, another French wonder kid. When we signed this guy, this is what made me more willing to sell Baptiste, because he'll come in next year as a natural box-to-box, which is the role we were playing Baptiste in. And I think he could be an absolute star for us. He's from Lyon, but he spent the last 2 seasons out on loan in Serie A in the Bundesliga. You can see he's getting better with each season, so that's a promising sign for us as well. And again, let me know what you guys think, but 19 years old, a lot of room to improve. I think he could be a really, really good player for us. Now, of course, as I said, we needed to improve our defense, so I've signed attacking players, which makes sense, doesn't it? There's 2 games to catch you up on since last episode. Let's start with our league match against bottom of the table Burnley. Burnley went down to 10 men, and Scott Munro quickly put us in front. And we secured the points late on when Arp set up Munro to score on the break. So there we go, it was a scrappy win. We were massively helped by the fact they went down to 10 men so early. It was good to see Scott Munro getting a couple of goals. He got off to a wonderful start and his form really did tailspin, but did okay in this one. Yeah, like I say, against the bottom of the table, against 10 men, but a win is a win and we needed a win. Next up, it is our FA Cup 3rd round tie against Championship Derby County. We took a 32nd minute lead when new boy Ndidi teed up Fete Arp. Derby pulled level early in the second half, but we secured the tie moments later when Farai played in Arp for his second. So there we go, into the hat for the fourth round. We have been drawn away to Chelsea, so it's going to be a shortcut run this season, I think. But Fete up with the double. It was a decent performance from us, but ultimately, it's a win, and that's the main thing. It was a little bit scrappy, a little bit open. You can see we gave the Bard a game in defence. We had to play Suisi as a right-back just because we didn't really have any other options over there. And Deddy made his debut, looked okay at times, got the assist, of course. I think it was the first or the second up goal, I can't remember now, but on one of the goals anyway. So yeah, it was good. It's a decent performance, that one. Into the hat for the next round, as I said. If you have a quick look at the league table, this game against Fulham is the last game of the round. They are in the relegation zone right now, and if we were to win, it gives us a little bit of a gap sort of in the Champions League spots, and just let us keep pace with Liverpool and City. Manchester United are gone, so that's going to be a really tough away trip for the second game of the episode. There's our FA Cup fourth round tie. That's going to be tough as well. But let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against Fulham. We are the favourites for this one. Decent record against Fulham historically as well. 3 wins and 3 draws. Just the one Fulham win. They're a Lee Bowyer coach team. An adventurous direct playing style. You can see there Bowyer is a decent enough manager. We are expecting them to come out in this sort of a narrow diamond, I guess, really, isn't it? We can see there again, a little bit narrow, both attacking and defensively. So we're going to try and get down the outsides off. And there's their passing network. Again, a little bit direct, perhaps. Passing key passes there. They do tend to get sort of closer in the final third there. So they're a direct team to a point, but they do like to sort of pass in and around the penalty area. And this is a team that we're sending out. It is Gunnarsson in goal. It's Michelotti, Suisi, Soleil, and Diola as a right back. To be honest, I'm struggling to find a right back to sign. I think we're just going to convert Diola. I really do think he's a good option there, so we're going to stick with him. Dobson as a defensive midfielder. Palaversa and Mabry go in midfield. And Daddy gets a start on the right. Luca Bacchio gets a start on the left. Fete Arp is up top. We have Dan on the bench. We might try and get him on if we can. Let's see how we go. So everybody is lining up as expected. They have Alina in the team. Traore, he's at Lyon, I think, at some point, isn't he? So he's a decent player. They do have Tyrone Mings. They do have some decent players in there. What do you want to say? Do it for the fans. It is a local derby, isn't it? So let's give the fans a performance. Some calm, we have faith, and let's hope we do actually give them a performance. And here we go. Here we go. Derby day in West London, and well, technically we're in South London, aren't we? Because we're at Selhurst Park. But anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Let's give him a nice early get creative. We've had a good start in terms of possession, but we do have a corner to defend here, and we're 1-0 down. The reason we're looking to go with wingers, there was a bit of chat in the Discord. There's a link to the Discord down in the description about what is going wrong with the team and what we need to do to try and improve. And one thing I do agree with it is, if we have wing-backs, we're maybe a little bit vulnerable to a counter-attack. And I think even just breaking down teams like Fulham, we maybe need to have a little bit more width about us to try and get down the outsides of them. As we're becoming a better team, I think other teams are going to start sitting back against us. Here we go, Diola, cross to the back post. Bacchio's there. He had more time than that. He's found Fete up, though. I thought Luca Bacchio was going for goal. He wasn't. He put it back across the face of goal, and Fete up is there. He's 8th of the season, and suddenly he's free scoring as Fete up. Excellent stuff. Yeah, like I was saying, though, I think to break down teams like this, and this is almost Exhibit A, I do think we need to have more attacking players in wide areas. He had more time, but he actually did really well. And Fete up in the middle, I tell you what, it's not the best defending by Fulham. There's four shirts there, plus the goalkeeper. They all stood there and watched it. Here we go, Mabry. Decent ball in. Oh, it's off the post by Soleil. And Bacchio gets himself a goal off the rebound. Just like that, we've turned it around. It's 2-1 to Brentford. That's more like it, boys. And let's give them another concentrate, and hopefully we're going to settle ourselves down now and put on a nice little display here. Good header initially from Soleil. Unlucky off the crossbar, but Luca Bacchio is there to tap it in. His 4th of the season. And these wingers just might have something to it. I think it was Citizen Nev was the brains behind this, so thank you to you, mate. Here we go with Dobson to Mabry. It's there for Luca Bacchio. We've got a lot of space out here for our left back. Bacchio goes back to Dobson. There we go. We find Michelotti now. Can he get a cross in? We've got players at the back post. And Ndedi's there. And Ndedi gets himself a first Brentford goal. Michelotti with the assist. And suddenly, we've turned this game on its head. They've just angered us. They scored in the 9th minute. We get to the 17th minute and it's 3-1. Let's give them some praise now. They deserve that. Michelotti in acres and acres of space. Gets the ball in. And Ndedi is there. It's a good header. Goalkeeper, no chance. And that's his first Brentford goal in his first start. Or was it his second start? No, he started the FA Cup, didn't he? So it's his first league start anyway. Excellent, excellent stuff. Now the big question is, can we defend? And we're about to find out. Fulham throw-in. There it is there. We should win that. We do. Mabry nods it down to Michelotti. Michelotti's... I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Well done by Mabry. Michelotti, what is that? Or is it Suisi? I mean, they're probably both equally at fault. It wasn't a terrible pass to Suisi. Maybe it's more his fault. It's just a shambles, isn't it? An absolute shambles at the back. And, well, there we go. I don't even know what you put that down to. Is it just players not being able to speak the same language, maybe? I mean, Suisi and Michelotti are both new signings this year. French and Italian. I always send them on. It's a great ball for Fete up. It's a good tackle. Bacchio's there. Luca Bacchio. Oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Diola lets it run out for a throw. And that was almost wonderful stuff. But we go in at the break 3-2 up. Well, at least we're scoring goals. That's something, isn't it? And assertive, boys. Don't get complacent. We need to see more from you, please, Suisi. He's a really good young player, but we're really struggling to find a partner this season for Soleil. Soleil has looked relatively rock solid all season. I don't want to jinx him by saying but he has looked relatively good all season. Suisi is an absolute star of the future as Michelotti gets injured. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with our fullbacks this season? We're not having much luck, are we? But, yeah, so there we go. Hopefully it's not too serious. We've got a free kick here. It's a good ball in and Suisi over the bar. Yeah, we just need to find a partner. We've seen McKenna give away silly goals, and we've seen Suisi doing his best to give away a goal there as well. We've got some nervous-looking players. Speaking of Suisi, you must be able to hear me bad-mouthing him. Here we go with Soleil. Out there to Diola, in for Palaversa. I wonder how James Garner would do as a centre-back. A ball-playing centre-back next to Soleil. That might be interesting, actually. Mabry. He, of course, won't be able to play against Manchester United, being his parent club. This is some nice little passing movement. There's a good ball forward. Oh, can't quite find Luca Bacchio. No, we're going to get hit on the break here. The Nomad comes forward. It's a good ball forward. Gunnarsson's off. Oh, got away with it. Let's maybe go off of attacking. And let's maybe just put our fullbacks back to support as well. Yeah. Palaversa's looking nervous, as is... I don't know if we want a nervous-looking centre-back. Palaversa, what can he do? Goes back there to Diola. Can he get a ball down the line? He can, and Ndedi has it. He goes past his man. Can he get a cross in? He can't, but it's there for Diola. He can, as time. He gets that cross in. It's there for Mabry off the post. Oh, that would have sealed it, surely. All right, we've got two centre-backs on a booking. I've talked myself into this James Garner as a ball-playing centre-back idea. So let's try that. Diola with a throw. And Ndedi's there. Can't quite win it. It's cleared by Fulham. Somehow they've managed to clear that. Don't do it. Oh, it's a good save by Gunnarsson. All right, let's try that. Let's try just compacting the lines a little bit. They're going out. Maybe we need to drop the line a little bit as well. We've got a corner to defend here. Alina knocks it in. It is a header, but Gunnarsson is there for us. Can we get a nice early ball out here? Look at this. We go the other side to Luca Bacchio. That's fine. Can he do something here for us? He can't quite get past the Nomad, and that'll do it. Concentrate, boys. Concentrate. It's not been a classic defensive performance from us, but we've got 3 goals. We've got a Luca Bacchio injury. Good thing I didn't make that final sub, isn't it? I just had a feeling. It's just had that feeling that a game where we're also going to get heartbroken in the 90th minute, but we're not broken yet. All right, come on. Let's slow this down and let's just see out these 3 points. It's not been a completely convincing 3 points, but if we can take them, we'll take them. It'll get us back up the table. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Keep concentrating, boys. Keep concentrating. Keep concentrating. There we go. A massive, massive 3 points. A little goal spurt in the first half. Look at that. They scored in the 10th, and then they angered the beast. It's up. It's Luca Bacchio. It's Ndidi. We will say, well, a bit of a... Why can't you play like that every game, boys? Why can't you play like that every game? Oh, that's not good. Michelotti. Oh, 2 months. 2 months for Michelotti. Can I call Mikulic back? I might need to do that. And it's 3 to 6 weeks. It's a month for Bacchio as well. Well, that didn't completely go to plan, did it? Wait right there, guys. We'll be back to face Manchester United. Okay, welcome back. We are about to face Manchester United at Old Trafford. Now, a little bit of squad news to catch you up on. Actually, I'll catch you up on it when we get into the squad. But we aren't the favourites this one, as you would not expect us to be. Manchester United yet to lose this season on an absolute tear. It would be anything we get out, this would be a bonus. We did, of course, draw them, didn't we, at our place earlier on this season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still their manager, and a decent manager he is as well. A balanced, standard style of play. We have a quick look here at the analysis report. We are expecting them to come out in this sort of a formation, and look at some of those names. They got a 0-0 against Chelsea last time out, so they can drop points. We can see there their heat map. They do like to attack in sort of these wide areas, but predominantly down this side, which will be, of course, Diola's right side. And there is a little bit of space maybe down the outside of them as well. There's their passing network and their key passes as well. And this is the team that we're sending out. Now, we have called back. I'll give you the team sort of update now. Dan has gone off with the Brazilian under-23s. I completely forgot that was happening, so we don't get to see in this episode. Sorry, I really should have brought him off the bench against Fulham, shouldn't I? We did call Mikulic back from his loan spell in Croatia. It's a little bit of a shame because he was playing out there and he was developing relatively well as well. So he's back into cover for the Michelotti injury, and to make space in the squad for him, we have offered Hendrickson out on loan. We haven't really used him yet this season, so it's probably the best thing for him anyway to make sure he sort of keeps developing, because he is potentially, as you can see there, a very, very good player for us. So he's going off on loan, most likely back to Denmark. There's a couple of Danish clubs that are coming for him, so that's all fine, and that gives you an update on the squad. This is a team that we're sending out with, of course, injuries and a change in formation as well, as you can see. So it's Gunnarsson in goal. We are going to play Garner as a ball-playing centre-back. There's nothing about his attributes that says that he can't do it. So let's just see how he goes with Soleil back there. It's Diola as the right wing-back. It's Thompson as the left. Dobson sits in midfield there for us. It's Hamsik, it's Farai, and it's Palaver. So with the loss of De Silva and Baptiste, we are maybe a little bit short on central midfield. So obviously Diola can play in there, as can Garner. So we have options to move current players forward if we need to. It's going to be Munro and Up. They worked really well together against... who was it against? Was it Burnley, wasn't it? So let's see if they can keep their form going here. Unfortunately, the game did come just a little bit too soon for Bogle, so he's not available for this one. Everybody is playing as expected, which is always nice. Pressure is off. I think it might be a good day to do that, isn't it? Pressure's off, boys. We're the underdogs here. All right, we're the underdogs here. Let's give the fans a performance to cheer for. Some calm, we have faith, and let's just see how we do. And here we go at Old Trafford, ahead of our big Premier League game here is Gus. No, he's going to stay. There's a cat on my lap, so here we go. Ball in, and it is over the bar, was it, from a Manchester United player. Okay. Yeah, Gus has come to join us for the Manchester United game, so hopefully you'll be a lucky charm for us. And Pogba just over the bar. You're going to do a little bit better defensively there, mate. Let's give it a... A little bit too slow on the uptake there, but there we go. Thompson wins it back. Munro kicks it straight into a Manchester United player on the back foot again, and Dobson hacks down the Manchester United player. That's a penalty. And well, let's see if we can get a hero in Gunnarsson. Pogba to take. Come on. Come on, Gunnarsson. No, he's nowhere near it. Let's demand a little bit more from them. We're 1-0 down early on. It was... Again, Munro just doesn't help himself at times, does he? We've seen him give the ball away a few times already this season, leading to goals. And he's a good young player. He really is a good young player. He's only 19. There's plenty of room to develop there. But he's making a lot of mistakes as well. Let's see. We do have the option to go to wingers, and Ndedi's on the bench along with the Wizard and Raspadori as well. So there's options if we need to change things up. Let's tell him to get creative. As long as it's 1-0, there's always that chance, isn't there? The plan or the reason for going back to this particular formation was to try and be a little bit sort of more solid defensively on the road through the middle of the park. Hamsik has the ball now. He goes back to Garner. Dobson has it. Yoawas for the penalty, mate. Here we go with Palaversa. There's a good ball out there for Diola. Can he get across in? Munro's decent in the air. If he can manage it, he can't. And this is where we get caught on the break, isn't it, with the wing-backs forward. Early ball forward. Mason Greenwood's onto it. And Goodnartson makes the save. I wonder if we need to just hit early crosses in there. I think we saw from Diola. Just waited too long, didn't he? Chelsea's taken the lead against Leeds. We've got a set piece to defend here. Pavon to knock it in. We don't want to go 2-0 down on the stroke of half-time. Goodnartson claims it well. And is that the highlight, or can we go up the other end here? James Garner has it, but that'll do it for the highlight. Thompson's picked up a bit of a knock, which isn't ideal. Let's say something different from the first half, boys. That really wasn't good enough, was it? We'll get back out there and we'll see if we get any sort of improved performance. And if not, we might need to look to change things up. Munro's not having a good time of things, is he? So we might make a change there. If we're going to go to wingers, we're going to want Potter on the field anyway, aren't we? So let's make the change with him. Let's get a pressing forward going, switch those two around and see how that goes for us. Thompson is not having a good game at left back. To take him off, though, would mean bringing James Justin on, and we've seen what that means. Diola's not having a good time of it either, so something's not right with the wing-backs. Let's try defending with more width then. I wonder if we should look to exploit the flanks as well. Try and get them involved. I wonder if they're not playing well because they're not getting a chance. All right, it's not working, is it? We haven't created anything. So let's make the change to wingers, and see if that helps us at all. So we wanted you on. We're going to want Ndedi out there. We're probably going to want Hamsik off. Hamsik's doing okay. So we probably want Palaversa on the booking off, don't we? Switch those two around. That all looks good. Go as a ball player for me, please, Mr. Garner. That all looks fine. That looks fine. We want to counter-press them. We're going to compact up the lines because we're not playing Fulham anymore. And let's get back out there and see if we can create ourselves some opportunities. Come on, boys. Concentrate. Oh, Thompson's injured. We don't have any fullbacks. We're running out of fullbacks. At least it's a transfer window. But Jesus Christ, come on. The football gods are angry. At least, I mean, Boggle's coming back soon, so that's something. But it's the left side that, I mean, that's Mikulic now as our first choice left back, and he started the episode out on loan. Is there anything here for us? Let's go attacking, more direct. Let's just get the ball into the box. I don't know, get stuck in, go at them. We're so close to taking a point here, but you get the feeling we're going to be left horribly disappointed. Can we get it a push forward? Come on, boys. At least get a highlight. No, we cannot. And, I mean, it wasn't a shocking performance. A penalty was the difference, which is always annoying. We'll say unlucky. Try and build a bit of confidence. Youth for Barlowtown, come on, Stock. We did a decent job of closing them down. It's only a bruised ankle for Thompson. Why did you have to come off then, mate? That seems silly. Hamshik's got a bruised shin. See, Thompson, that's a professional. He stays on the field. He doesn't come off because of a bruise. Unbelievable. Ten Hag was looking at his Palaversa on loan. And yeah, guys, that'll do it for the episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're 10 points off the top of the league now. It was never really likely, was it, that we were going to win the league anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think. I thought we did well attacking against Fulham, and we did well defensively for the most part against Manchester United. We just need to find that happy medium where we can do both in the one game. But so that'll do it for today. We'll be back next time for... we'll come back. I'm not too concerned about the FA Cup this year, given our place in the league, and especially away to Chelsea. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Burnley at home, so we can end the transfer window and then go Liverpool away. Because they're, I think, two massive games, top and bottom effectively, and see what we can do. We did just beat Burnley not that long ago. To play them twice in a month is a bit strange, isn't it? But anyway, that'll be next episode, guys. Burnley at home, Liverpool away. I'll see you then. Take care.